Hello, I'm just going to quickly show you how to do the Year 11 subject selections for 2015. You will have received an email from noreply@webpreferences.com.au. Simply open that email and it will look a bit like the one I've got here. Have a read through it, but the critical thing is we click on this link. This link is going to take us to a unique page for your son to put in his subject selections. If you didn't have that link, you could log in with that number and that password, but you honestly don't need those. Simply click on that. And here it comes. Alright, there are 5 basic steps. Click to add your new preferences, then select your study stream, select your preferences, submit them, and then print the receipt. So step 1, I'm going to add new preferences. We assume by the time you've got to this stage you've already used the IB Diploma Handbook and or the WACE Handbook to decide exactly what subjects you're going to take, and this is just a simple process of getting information into the software so I can begin working on a timetable to give as many boys as possible their first preferences. So the first job is to select your study stream. By now you should have decided whether you're doing the IB Diploma or the WACE. I'll go through the IB Diploma first. Click on that study stream and you'll see they are broken up into the 5 groups as outlined in the handbook. We need to select 6 subjects. So one from group 1, I'll choose literature. Group 2, need to have a language. I'll choose Spanish for that. Individuals and societies, I've got a spot there for a reserve. You don't necessarily have to do that. If you don't get your preferences, we'll certainly contact you to discuss other alternatives. Experimental sciences, so physics, and mathematics, I'll choose HL. Now, the group 6 is the arts, but a lot of boys, instead of doing an arts course, may choose to do a second experimental science course or a second humanities course. So you can either choose your arts course here or choose one of those. So I'm going to choose visual art. And you don't have to worry about those reserves. That is now no longer greyed out because I've met the criteria. I can hit submit. And there we go. There are my preferences, 1 to 6. If I'm happy with those, it's as simple as hitting the submit button. If I'm not happy, I've actually submitted, I can return to the home page and do the whole process again. You can do it up to 10 times and the computer will only remember the most recent time. Next job is to open the print view. So I can print it out. Print this out. Once you've printed it, we'd like you to go through and write in your son's Year 10 subjects and the grade from semester 1, and later in the year we'll handwrite in the semester 2 grade. If you have any comments, simply write them in there, and can we have a signature from a parent or guardian? Alright, so I'd print that receipt. Okay, I'm now going to just explain how to do it for the WACE. The WACE is even easier. So I've already got one preference receipt there, but I'm going to overwrite that now because I've decided on a different set of subjects. So if you're going to choose WACE ATAR or WACE General, simply click on that. And as I said before, by this stage of the game, we assume you know exactly what subjects you want, so really I just want you to belt them in. You need to have used the handbook to make sure you've got a List A subject, a List B subject, and English and so forth. So the first thing I'm going to do here is put in my English. Chemistry I'm going to choose, better get a humanities in, or geography. Do human biology. Physics, of course. And Francois. And put in a reserve, please, as well. We won't need to use that in all likelihood. I'm going to put in wood as my reserve. If you do not get your first 6 preferences, we'll certainly contact you to talk about options like changing it, or we might offer you the course at PLC instead. I can submit that now. By the way, you are very welcome as part of an ATAR course to do one general course. And for example, you might want to choose Marine and Maritime as a general course. I've submitted that and done. If we're doing a general course, a general pathway, you would have had all of these as general courses, and ideally including a Cert 2 as part of that, or at least a course that has Cert 2 embedded. So there we go, same as before. Click Submit Valid Preferences, open my print view, print that out, write in my report results from semester 1, give it to Mr. Frusher before Friday the 6th of June, or on Friday the 6th of June, and the process is completed. So thank you very much. If you have any queries, you can certainly drop me an email at school or ring me up. Thank you very much. Bye.